Hello and welcome to another Slay the Spire video. So today we're going to do the silent. I think that's what we're up to, so why not? I mean, the silent is definitely some fun. It would be nice if I could get it to be a little more consistent than any of my other decks, but this works out just fine. Lose 50% gain a rare relic. Yes, let's do that. You can dig for loot. Oh, that's okay. So with the way these rest sites and stuff are laid out, I don't think any of these are actually decent options, honestly. Really tempted to go this way, although I will need to instantly heal anyway, so just gotta hope these question marks work in our favour. Okay, that worked out reasonably well, I would say. So we should be able to block that out. Take just an extra one. And I'm going to make sure this guy's dead next turn. Definitely worth it. Take a big chunk of damage, but we get the instant kill anyway. So we're going to take the zero slice. Maybe we'll look to add a zero cost deck sort of going on. It would be nice if we could get it to work. So, 20 damage turn 1, that's pretty reasonable considering our start. Alright, and we take 1. Really don't like that we did get a shovel as a relic. I think it could be good if we weren't relying on healing anyway. There we go. Nice and easy. Deal 7 damage, apply 1 weak, or we'll take the acrobatics. Drawing's always good, and being able to discard something like a curse that we may get could be really handy. Remove a card from the deck. We'll start by removing a strike, I think. Nice, a chest, so that's going to be handy. We're up to the shop next, so let's see. Do we actually want anything here? I mean, Dagger Spray is actually pretty decent, and removing a card could be some decent value, so I might get rid of another strike. Holding on to the defense because I know I'm going to need the defense against most of these guys here. Okay, so we do have an elite, so we are going to need to heal, which means I can't use my other stuff, which is kind of unfortunate. Just gotta hope this elite's going to be reasonably easy to beat. Deal 4 twice. Do the job. Neutralize and probably just strike him and block out the rest of the damage. I think that does it. Okay, slice, and that's game. Nice way to go, I think. I'm gonna take the Dagger Spray. Normally I would have taken the potion, but I don't think I need it. This guy's going to be reasonable. Okay. We got some damage in. We're going to take a little bit though. By a little bit, I mean a good amount. Alright, so we balance this turn out, which I like. Next turn's going to be a little more awkward, I think. Because that thing does deal 18 damage per hit. This run might just be pretty much a wipe, I think. If we get lucky, I mean, it could work, but I probably should have just played Survivor. Whoops. Little bit dangerous. Okay. Now's the kind of turn you want to just go all in, I think. Acrobatics is good once you have an extra point gain, just so you can use it. -1 strength, that feels bad. Couple of blocks. He's only on 40 health though, so a couple of good turns could really turn this around for me. Yeah, it almost just doesn't seem worth it to use anything here. Just gotta go for the damage. I mean, we're gonna die next turn if we don't get some decent damage anyway. Nice, so he's actually in a really good state for us just to go for it. So next turn should be guaranteed lethal. All we need to do is draw either neutralize and dagger spray, neutralize and strike, just any kind of combination. Actually, we're going to need more than that because he's actually dropped us twice, so yay. But, I mean, what other choice do I have here? I block, I guess, and hope that next turn's better. I mean, we do have the dagger spray, which should be at least a couple damage, and the strike, which is at least 6, so, well, not really 6, but it'll be enough. 7. 18. Ah, because he dropped my block. Yeah, so that one's a wipe. We're going to go another one. Sometimes you get really bad luck and you just wipe that early. I mean, taking the 50% health cut definitely didn't help, and not having a decent setup for this run. This one looks a little bit better, and we have got slimes at the top there. So, should be able to take that way, go straight up, straight through. Really, really, really nice way. And of course he gave me nothing, so of course it had to be the one run that I actually get a really nice path, where I actually have to deal with just absolute crazy stuff. So, start by neutralizing, double strike, and 1 survivor. Blocks all damage and gets a good bit of damage on this little thing, whatever you want to call it. Jawworm? Jawworm. Okay, 6, 6, and I guess a defend. Be nice if I can kill it next turn. Which, if I draw 3 strikes again, I should actually. No, I won't even get there. Kind of unfortunate, honestly. Alright, block. Be nice if they implemented a mechanic where if you have 2 of the exact same card at the exact same upgrade level, it would automatically discard 1 of them, but I understand why they don't do that. And that guy's finally dead. Prepared, or dagger throw I think is nice. 9 damage, way more damage with a decent effect to it too. Start with the dagger throw and we'll move a defend. Alright, good damage, this is what we want. If we can get a couple of good relics in this run, we should be fine. I just need to make sure my relics line up nicely. Alright, dagger throw. So, gain 10 block, deal 10 damage for 2. Could work out well in this kind of deck, just because 10 damage is a massive gain. Especially to deal that much like that. 10 block, 10 damage is amazing. Draw 1 card if the skill gain 3 block. I don't know if I like that as much. So we're going to take dash. I don't usually like 2-drop cards, but that one seems really reliable. So we got Adrenaline, Cloak and Dagger, Poison Stab, Choke. None of which really are calling out to me. I don't think we have another shop for this run. No, we don't. So we're going to have plenty of coin by the time we get to the next one. So we may as well take advantage of what we can here. We'll use this and remove a defend because we do have Survivor and we also have another half-decent card. So we don't really need it. And Cloak and Dagger just seems fine. I think we're going to aim for a block type build. And I think I just took the wrong path, didn't I? No, I didn't. That was right. Good. I was a little worried. I was like, oops, did I just take the wrong winding path? Or... And I will take the gold. Gout I'm not too worried about. Gain gold, lose HP, lose 35. We'll continue to just gain because we're going to go to a campfire next anyway, and I'm probably just going to heal, so... Max health, it's fine. So we only have to really worry about the doubt. Oh, and of course it had to be these things. These things are an absolute nightmare to deal with a lot of the time. So, focusing damage I think is important. Taking 8, don't really have much choice. If I don't take the 8 damage, I'm not going to get a chance to knock one of these out as quick as possible. Then I've only got to deal with 8 damage a turn instead of 16 in 1 turn. Which is way more dangerous. Okay, so this is perfect, because I actually can block out this entire turn on this guy. Pretty much ideal. That's why that 2-drop one's actually reasonable. They're going to get doubt next turn though, so at the end of your turn, gain 1 week. It's going to suck. Unless I can get a discard effect, and we didn't. So, Let's go with this, shall we? We'll hit this next because we're going to deal massive damage anyway. And I don't think that disappears until the end of next turn, so going to be really crappy. Alright. I think this turn is a defend. Oh, actually, since we've got to throw an attack, we'll throw it anyway, even if it is weak. Alright, 2 more added to my discard pile. Alright, so neutralize that, mainly just so we don't take as much damage. Well, we're going to take no damage this turn anyway, but... I guess I have to get rid of one anyway. Okay, with a half-decent hand, we should be able to remove this guy. Yeah, that's going to be possible. Awesome. Does suck I have to use 3 instead of 2. Would have been much better if he was a 1 lower. But this elite overall, taking just 8 damage, is more than I could ask for, honestly. Alright. We've pretty much neutralized every single bit of damage that they could really deal us that was going to be anywhere near substantial. And we'll get rid of that, because that's the game on that one. Perfect. I actually like Hourglass. Hourglass is a great fun, and Dagger Spray will help out massively when we get to the boss. Okay, so that's already 3. I think we just deal with that straight up. And deal 6. Why not? So if I can remove this curse, I should be okay. Accuracy, Shiv, deal 3 additional. Shivs deal 3 additional damage. That's power. Not really going for a Shiv build. I don't really want to take any of these, honestly. I think I'm going to stick with my consistency and aiming for what I can get. Start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all your block. That could actually work. And we're going to aim for the relics, so let's go for it. Even though I could have probably bought a relic from the shop there, I think taking this is a better way out. Okay, so we get 8 off this. And then 10 off that. Maybe that was wrong. I should have probably dealt 12 instead. That would have been a little bit better if I had dealt 12 damage. Especially now, because I need to actually block this. So, 6 and we get a Shiv. Block and remove a defend, and we only take 4 damage. This block deck's going to be reasonably interesting, I think. Okay. Don't know whether I want to block or just take 3. I think we just take the 3 to get the damage while we can, because that next turn basically is a defend turn. As much as I can, I need to defend. Oh, maybe not, since they are doing this. Attacking just had to be the choice. I mean, they're going to buff them, sorry, debuff me, so I may as well have gone for the attack. Dagger. That's 6, I guess. And I block out 7. So we take 11. Ugh, it just feels so bad when something like that happens. I really need to find a way to kill these things quicker with the silent. Because it's always going to be difficult to just massacre them. I think we just block. So 6 more damage to me. Doesn't feel great. We're still above half though, so that's always good. Plus, that's dead now. Great, at least we didn't outright die. Mango, perfect. That's going to give us a really good buff there. And we've got another Dagger Spray. I actually really do like Dagger Spray, although backflip could have been quite good. I just really want to plan ahead with all of this. So, start with that. I'll take myself a Shiv. And I'm going to put both of these within range, just in case I draw another Dagger Spray next turn. We're already blocking the 6 damage, so we don't really have anything to worry about health-wise there. Okay, awesome. Dagger spray. Easy. Terror, bouncing. I don't mind one terror. I think that's always fun. If I go this way, I suppose I can heal and then smith. And if I get rid of this immediately, I won't need to worry too much. Instead of having to try and fight one later on. Okay, we'll give that to that. And we're going to hit them for a good chunk of damage, I think. I do like getting dagger spray twice instead, but this is going to have to do. Frail, that sucks. Another dagger spray. Let me hit that guy. Yeah, we're just out of range. Well, with that we're in range, I guess. So we take a couple damage. We do get to remove that. We should be able to remove this guy next, as long as our hand is reasonable. Actually, I think as long as we draw dagger throw, we're good. Perfect. Backflip, 5 block, 2 cards. Sounds nice. So we're gonna rest. Mainly because we've got a question mark next. Question marks are dangerous. Remove a card from the deck. Yes, we can get rid of our curse. That's perfect. And I think we go for smith now. So, if I smith that, it's 13, which is pretty okay. But that's going to be 12 for 1. And terror just goes down to 0 full stop, so I'm actually going to hold off on that one. Neutralize does feel good, but I'm going to go dagger spray. I really want the area damage over everything else at the moment. So I think that's why I need to do it. Especially since this is a giant slime. So, that's just straight out free damage. There's no reason not to play it. And the rest is just as much as I can kind of get. Okay. So we basically get 2 turns. Which should work pretty well. Might actually go for... Might save that for next turn instead. Okay. So if I throw this, throw my little dagger. Dagger spray is 8, and strike is that. That's good. Cool. So we're actually 20 down on them, which is great. Means these guys should be much easier to deal with. Okay, so I do need to block pretty reasonably here. Nearly tempted to take the extra energy, but I think I'll hold it off till next turn. I'm going to give that one terror, even though they won't hold out long term. But we will block enough damage, I think, to survive. So I really need to find some really good buff cards so I can get as much armor as possible. Backflip, block 3, gain 2. I am frail, which now makes this a lot worse, but the energy is going to be great, so let's do it. Okay, a little on that one. A little more block. Do I want to go for damage or roll over block? I think damage right now. I mean, they're going to be 8 each. I think I'm fine with that. I really just need to start getting this thing down. Like, literally a dagger will kill this straight away. So, yeah, dagger spray absolutely destroys those. Can throw another dagger. And just a little more. 1 each. That's going to be very easy to get rid of. There we go. My starting effect to Hourglass. Perfect. Corpse Explosion. Enemies lose all poison deal damage equal to twice the amount lost to all enemies. Could you imagine that literally with an amazing poison deck? Whenever you play a skill, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. I do like that one. So we will take the Wraith. all enemies start with 2. I hate giving strength, so we're just going to take the house. We're going to get a potion, get some gold, and get another card. So, a 0 cost, fine, we'll take it. I'll take it. I get a skill, which means I can then take advantage of my other skill, I guess, in the same turn. I feel like that way could be fun, but I'm really a little worried about having to fight back-to-back elites, because if I get screwed by the first one, the second one's going to be even harder. So what we might do is take this path. If we fight the elite, we fight it, then we can actually just head up to the little guy here, the what's it called now, the merchant, then head straight up to the boss fight, which looks like it should be fun. So we'll start at the bottom here. Give us a couple of paths if we want to. Okay. Not looking great. We can at least deal 10, which means we do block out one of these. And I think we'll just go for some damage. I was tempted to go for Wraith form, but I don't think I need to. So blocking out 10 damage should be good enough, honestly, to start off with. Dagger Spray is going to work out extremely well. Especially when I draw a card. Great, useless. Deflect and gain even more. So, that thing's dead next turn. Thievery. Pain in the ass because it steals all my gold, and I actually have a really nice amount of gold, so I need to remove this one as quickly as possible. So, next turn, they literally get killed by that anyway. So, it's Terror, Neutralize, Dagger Spray, and we'll go for the Shiv damage. So I need to kill this next turn. Okay, 17 damage. Shouldn't be impossible. Actually, it's going to be less due to the fact that I just had an amazing attack there. Okay. Don't really like any of this, although Cloak and Dagger again is quite a nice card, so I will do it. Receive Relic, become cursed 50%. That's fine. Does mean I start with that, but I mean, to get something, I'll take it. Oh, flight, great. So, all I need to worry about now is, as quickly as possible, removing these from the game. That one. That one. Yeah, probably could have triple attacked that, but I think this is fine. I'll spread out my damage so I can go for hopefully a couple of Dagger Sprays. They would honestly be perfect. Double Dagger Spray would deal massive damage to these. Fortunately, we didn't get it, so make that one vulnerable. Which means we deal pretty good damage, I guess. And there's no point doing anything else, so we take a fairly large amount of damage. Especially that 12 over there. But we should be so close to getting Dagger Sprays, which are going to be amazing, honestly. Seriously, that had to be my draw. Great. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a much worse draw, but I'll deal with it. Dead. No, nearly dead. At least it's... okay. At least we're not taking any damage. That's a bonus. And next turn has to be double Dagger Spray, which will, hopefully, kill all of these. So, we're not completely out of here. Okay. Dead. Thank God for that. Another Dagger Spray. I think, yeah, we're going to run 3 of them, I think. I don't think I'm going to want more, but 3 is going to be amazing. Yes, we will take a Jax. And we'll go this way. Great. Of course it had to be this fight. I hate this fight so bad. Lose 3 HP, gain 2 strength, exhaust. Perfect. Terror on this, and start off with... do I want to go into a Dagger Spray or Dash? Dash feels kind of good, I guess. Although this is a problem. Should probably go with extra energy, maybe. But I get to heal next turn, so... good old-fashioned Dagger Spray. And that's gone. So now I've only got her to worry about. Which she isn't as big a threat, I don't think, damage-wise. She's just a little bit of a pain. Alright. Since we're blocking all her damage, we can just go for max on her. Frail kind of ruins my big plans, but she should be dead, so no worries. Ooh, another slice, but innate shiv already upgraded. Can't pass that up. Alright, rest. Alright, we're well above our starting health, so that's always good. And it's time for the elite. This elite actually isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Although I am in a tough spot because I do need to be able to defend a lot here. So we're going to start off by drawing 3 cards. Then I'm going to drink for some more energy and I'm going to apply weak to the strongest one. Okay, now I can actually get started. 3 damage to a random enemy every time I gain block. Too good to pass up. Innate, way too good to pass up. We'll gain a little bit of block, which will give us some damage, and then we deal 16 across the board. So 16 times 3 is actually reasonable. Although we do take some damage, at least this means we do get to deal a fair bit. The weak does suck though, so I really want to focus on defending. Cloak and dagger, and survivor, I think. Another way to go this turn. Alrighty. So we do have 20, so we're blocking at least 2 full attacks and partial of the last one. Honestly, this is pretty good. Another couple of dagger sprays, actually. That's more than enough, isn't it? Cool. That elite wasn't so bad. We get even more cards. Great. Well laid plans for 0. Can't really not use that. I'm gonna smith. I really was tempted just to upgrade that, but I think maybe Jax is worth it. 3 strength. No, we're gonna upgrade another dagger spray. We're going for that AoE type damage, so we're gonna take it. AoE shivs, I think. This could be risky, but it's the best I think I can do. So we have 540 gold. So, you can now remove cards from rest site. Doesn't feel great. Add X random colorless energies to your hand. Exhaust. So, no. Not really a fan. Discard your hand, add 1 shiv for each card's discarded. That could be crazy, especially in this deck. Enemies lose all poison. No, we're not using any of the poison cards, so we don't need those. We will start with the dexterity gain, and either removing a card might be good. I mean, if I remove another strike, I could be in the money. So that's what we're going to do. We'll remove one of these. And maybe healing 4 HP might be good instead. Alright, I think we spent our money pretty well. Damn, should have kept at least 75 gold. That's fine. No negative outcome for that. Which is always better than, you know, a negative outcome. So, I mean, I can take all this damage, or I can take 0 damage. It's so difficult. So that's 14. I think I'm definitely doing that. I'm going to take the backflip just to see what I can get. And we're going to do this one. That feels way better than doing nothing. So at the start of each combat, so we only draw our normal hand from now, which is good. So at least it gives us options. All we're really missing is a few decent card choices. And Terra is going to be great. So, I also didn't really think about that turn at all. Whoops. Way more damage than I actually wanted to take. Alright, I'm going to drink that. And we're going to get jaxed. This will be great. Massive damage. And defending. The only problem now is the fact that I'm taking good damage this turn. Only have 12 health left. Well, 15 once I heal, so that's okay, I guess. And I got a tiny little bit of healing. Could add a shiv for every card, but that would just feel bad. Doesn't really make any difference. Actually, I probably could have held on to that and just shivved all of next turn. Cool. Draw. Cloak and daggers to defend at least, and double shiv is amazing amounts of damage. So risky, but I guess it kind of paid off. +2 max HP, yep. And healing. Definitely going for that heal. I'll probably take another heal straight after this one, and of course it had to be this thing. Great. That's so damn tempting. Discard your hand and just add shivs. Wow. I might play this first, just because I really want those shivs at every turn. And this one, I may as well just go for it. This is the kind of turn where this is actually reasonable. Because I can just throw every single shiv at that thing for as much damage as I can. Of course. It's always the way, isn't it? I don't think it mattered what I did there. I was going to get screwed over by the draws. Okay, nice. Terra. Terra's always good. Get a little more block. Another shiv. We can get another one, so I think that's better than doing nothing. And of course we take 2 damage. I can settle for taking 2 damage. Alright, no damage. And 2 shivs. It's a pity we lose 15. If we lost none, it would be great. Wraith form, yes, that's what we wanted, for sure. Backflip, yep. Shiv, okay. More shivs. Yay, shivs for days. Outmaneuver seems okay, because I want the extra points to actually play something. And we're at 66. Close to full health, like normal full health. Okay, so well-laid plans could work in my favour. Next turn we get to start with more, so that's always great. Shivs. Should have probably went for Dagger Spray, but I'm going to save that. Because they are going to summon something next turn, so I want some good damage. Nice. Get jaxed. I'm not going to pass up the chance to get jaxed. I think we go Wraith form and deal damage, I think. I wish I could have used that, honestly, but I'm gonna hold on to this. Storm of Steel. It's actually a really interesting card. I am prepared to take a lot of damage, so a lot of damage for a chance to really sit up against these guys. Alright, that's looking promising, I guess. Storm of Steel is just too good. I'm going to keep holding on to that until I find something I really want to hold. Still wish I wasn't losing my block, but I mean, this is working so far. Forgot he negates. Whoops. Bandage. Terra. Block. Okay, so we take 9. We've already dealt 100. We get to deal more damage this turn, which I'm really looking forward to. Screw it. This is the time. It was now or never, I think. Alright, dash. Cloak. I think that was the right move. Yeah, whew, I just survived this, I think. Pretty sure. Survived with like a little bit of health. Alright, get to set up next turn. Get to deal with that one. And get another draw, okay. It doesn't really matter how I go about this. Although I do want to hold on to that, so. Hold on to it. I'm probably going to have to activate my dexterity potion, but... Yep, most definitely going to have to activate it because I don't think I can even generate that much block, honestly. So that alone is a good amount of block. Let's go for even more. So if I go for all block here, I can probably outdo this. Of course, the 3 shivs are just amazing, so those are definitely getting played. 13 is 26, so we should be left with a nice number, honestly. Just wondering whether the defend is the move, because I only lose 15, so I can actually gain more defense, and I get to deal 3 anyway. And I'll just hold on to the strike. So we get to keep 11. That's pretty reasonable to roll over. Not the best, but definitely worth a while, I think. Not quite game, is it? Oh wait, just game thanks to my strength. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Yes. With how many shivs we can produce? Yes. Black Star, okay. That means I've got to fight at least 1 elite in this next run. Even though I don't really like it. And of course, we have to fight the time guy. Oh, this is a nightmare. Alright, the best run is that way. I get to heal before, which is nice. Can't actually do anything against these. At least not outright, so that's going to be fun. Been debating on which way to handle this, and I think the best way is just to make sure that's dead. So I'm going to outmaneuver, and then I'm throwing shivs. Throwing shivs for days. Take a bit of damage, but I'm willing to at this point. Just to make sure this thing's dead quickly. That also needs to die very, very quickly, so I really hope my next draw is good. And of course, it is absolutely useless right now. And I fucked up my draw. Whoops. I could have actually had a little bit better. Although I would lose it all anyway, so... Okay, now I'm in some trouble. I laid plans into a dagger throw to deal with that. No, can't afford to. Should have played the defend first. A couple of small misplays that are probably going to screw me in the long run. Especially now that's 7. That's a nightmare for me to actually have to deal with. So every time I play a card, I'm now basically positive, right? Also, well-laid plans actually lets me keep 2. How did I forget that? Alright, so my best way to deal with this is not direct damage. So, while I say that, I'm gonna be a nightmare, honestly. Screw it. I need to get rid of this. Probably should have actually went with a single card instead, but I just needed that gone. Cripple or prepared? I'm going to take the prepared. Luckily we only have a few fights before we get to heal on here. 1,000 cuts. Into bandage. Into deflect. Into prepared. Get rid of the defend. And the scythe. Of course I should have got rid of the drive first, but that's fine. Based on how this is going to go, I think that's a good move. We didn't get much damage in there, but we've really set up. I mean, look at this. This is not great, but it's certainly not bad. Although Storm would have been nice to keep for next turn. Of course, double burn. But Shivs are now giving me really nice damage overall. So we don't actually take as much damage from this as I was expecting. Although every single turn gets worse and worse for me, so let's just make sure this isn't going to be a huge problem. 11 or 12? I think we take the 12. Just a little. Oh, you're kidding me, right? One off. 1 damage is all I wanted. I only need to be able to play one more card. And I wouldn't have had to lose that health. Nice, a fire potion. And I'll take the 0 cost. Thank you very much. Lose all gold, gain a relic? Yeah, screw it. Start of each. Oh, I should have actually thought about that because now I'm at the shop. That's fine. I really just need to do well here. This is one of the hardest ones, I think, when I look at it. So, well-laid plans is way too good to get rid of. Jack's actually going to be pretty reasonable. Deflect gets me the defend I need. And the rest, I think I just have to go with. I think this is the way to go. No point discarding those. Alright, complete blockage. Worked out well. And this turn does not look great. 1,000 would be good if I had a way to actually use it to my advantage, although I don't. So, what do I honestly do? I don't feel like I have a choice, really. I've got to go for it. And then just block as much as I probably can. Actually, Shiv will at least let me start on this guy. I'm gonna hold those. 8, 16. I think I'm dead, actually. I am. Because that's 16. It's way too much damage. Damn! The silent run ended on these little slimes. If only I didn't have so little health after that other fight, I probably could have done alright. Little disappointing. I am getting the hang of the silent, I feel, though. I feel I'm getting better at knowing which path I want to take with which kind of cards, which is something I do well with the Ironclad, which I don't do quite as well with the silent, so I'm glad that I feel like I'm at least doing a little bit better. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more Slay the Spire content, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.